Good afternoon, my crafty friends. This is Debbie with Darren Market, and back again today for some collaging. Surprise, surprise. Okay, so this is going to be my, I guess, green day for St. Patrick's Day, even though it passed. I just want to put something in my journal that represents St. Patrick's Day. So I did pull out a lot of green items. These are things that I had actually got from some junk mail. These 4-leaf clovers, and then just some green wallpaper. And I found this sticker. And oh, this is just a piece of kind of cardstock feel. Oh, you know what? Wait, this is a printable. This is from Johanna. And then this is a napkin. It has some green in it. Like, I don't know what I'm going to be using. And then these are the die cuts that I had. The red one's out here because if I want to, I can turn this green on the other side. I probably won't use that red though. These probably need to be a little bit darker. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I'm using. So, and then this is just the folded index sheet that I've been using to protect my surface, which I thought would be a nice background to get started. And then the butterfly, it's kind of green. It's the teal. I know, it's teal. But we're just going to kind of go with it anyway. And I did bring out some of my inks. I don't know if I'll be using these or not. This is Northern Pine, Pistachio, and Olive Green. I haven't decided what I'm going to be using yet. So we'll kind of just have to play it by ear. See, I do want to distress the butterfly though in the distressed oxide walnut stain. So some of the pieces that are already cut out, go ahead and get those distressed. This is my new sponge. Since the other one started falling apart and pieces started flying all over. This one and the black soot needed to be replaced. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and give it some well, you know what else you can do? Like if you have a white background and you're not gluing it down all the way, is put some script on it. I'm pretty sure all that's going to be covered up, so that's okay. This is my little script piece of image stamp that I have. Doesn't always pick up the ink, so. And then just by, you get a quick background there. So when, if you don't glue it down all the way, I'm just going to show you guys what I do sometimes when I remember. Yeah, there you go. See, it's ready to go. Just, you know, just in case if you see the back. Okay, these are going to have to be cut out, so it doesn't have to be cut out too much. Let's see, how quick can I do this? This is magazine paper, so it's not really thick. Probably rip it really quickly. And then too, if you don't have 4-leaf clovers, if you notice that these look like hearts, if you just put 4 hearts together, kind of represents 4-leaf clover. There's some writing on this one. We'll have to think about where we place that. We could just probably place it under the other one. Well, these are kind of connected. I'll just go ahead and leave those together. This is kind of dark, has a dark background, which, you know, kind of helps fussy cutting, so you don't have to be too careful with it. I think it's always the white that you can see that. I probably should have did this off camera. Trying to hurry. And then you can decide what you want to keep, you know, from the, this, like I said, this is from advertisement that was, you know, just headed in the trash bin. So I try to use like things that I save, unless it's something really special from the trash bin. I try to use it right away because then I forget about it. I don't know about you guys, but I seem to kind of forget about stuff. I need a like an area. I do have these little boxes going though now with my label pieces. So, now these are kind of too little, so I think I'm just gonna tear around them and then decide where to put them. Oops. And also, I can, you know, bring out the gesso and just kind of blend it in if it needs to be. We'll see. We'll have to, I just have to see what it looks like. Oh, kind of chopped off a little bit more than I wanted to, but that's okay. And there we go. So let's see here. You know, I do have a photo and I forgot to print it. It's my grandson. So I'm thinking this probably is going to go in my personal journal. So I only have one photo. So I'm going to have to kind of maybe just, you know, tack this down just a little bit. But I do want a good background going first. All of these elements. I just place them. Not really worry about it at the moment. Those pieces there. And then, oh, I kind of like that as the border. That looks kind of cool. Just get that torn edge again on this side. Kind of like that. Kind of frames it a little bit. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly what we're going for here. Not sure if I like that. I'm just going to keep it over off to the side though. But I also do have some of this. Some more script. Kind of gives it a little bit better. You can see it a little bit better there on the background. Get some pieces in here. It doesn't have to go all the way to the edge. See, I just want to make sure though those hard lines get covered up, which is fine. I can do that with the sticker. That's a sticker there. Yeah, I kind of like that placement. Well, this has to go in just a tad, but for the most part, oh, here we'll tuck this side in just to get rid of that white. And then like I said, this is going to have to kind of wait just a little bit. I do kind of like it there. The butterfly can be here. Okay, I think I got my placement. I think I got it. Okay, we'll just have to, like I said, this, till I get that photo on there. Try to figure out if I make this kind of a pocket, maybe I could slip that photo in there. We'll see. Okay, glue. We need glue. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep that all on there. And even the script there that shows, I mean, that's fine. I kind of tucked that piece in there, so I'll get a little glue up here. I think I'll just keep the get the glue on the outside for the moment, and then go back in with some liquid glue. So hopefully, you guys, I hope you're not hearing too much of the lawnmower out there. I know I had that kind of tucked there. This was, I think this was tucked too. And I think I might want to spray it. Make that a rough edge too. I'm leaving the outside of it with the straight edge. And we are seeing a little bit, you know, of the border, which is fine. So I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Just make sure that, except that, you know what, the glue stick's not that hard to pull back up. Here. Where was it? I like here. Maybe the other side I like better. I can't remember which piece was where. I guess I'll have to go back. I could go back the video. See, we're going to have this up in here somewhere. So this went this way. Bring that back over here. I think having all that text behind already gives a nice background. You really can't tell like where it's going. Go ahead and put this one in there. It's really flimsy. Like I said, I'm just trying to get that little, you know, it's advertisement, so it has some, there's, you know, there's text on there. Wasn't really fond of it. Okay, this is wet, so keep forgetting to bring a dry something over here. Let's see, is there something over here? Sorry guys, I just walked away for a minute. I really need a dry rag, so sorry about that. Wait a little bit. Okay. I think guys will have to give me some like tips, tricks for organizing some of this ephemera, because it's just, I know it seems to be all over the place. I'm trying to find spots for it, and then I don't know, maybe get lazy and not put it away. Here, yeah. Just trying to make sure that's all in the camera area, well, phone area. We do use a phone. I'm just going to leave that. It kind of just went there, so maybe pull it out just a little bit so we can see a little bit more of the four-leaf clover. Okay, so let's see. We have another one. You know, I think I had all of this on this side. So I'm just going to put that there. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Over just a little bit. Yeah, I thought my lawn guy was done, so doing a little bit more out there. Not like that there. I just have to remember where the placement for this is. Maybe we should go at the top. No, we could have it like open. And then that way I could put the photo here. I think I will. I'll just have this open. Oh, except I don't know what side yet. Is the thing. I think I like that there. Maybe we should get a little distress on here. Like this sticker, I think my daughter gave it to me. She gets stickers sometimes from stuff she orders. Where this came from. You always can get the back off. Yeah, there we go. Always seemed to be a challenge for me. Let's see, I think I'm just going to have it here. Might need a little bit of more glue in there. I was going to put some green spray on here, which I think I still might, because I don't have the photo on yet. Get this down, I could tell it's, and I didn't even tuck anything under that one. You know, I had every intention of doing this too. Just, like I said, I forgot. I just did not. See, I saved this stuff and then I forgot I saved it. And I ran across it and I go, oh yeah, that's for my St. Patrick's Day page that I didn't do. I mean, it's not like celebrated as far as, you know, like a family gathering or anything like that, but, you know, we wear green. Not like, you know, like Easter. We will definitely get together for Easter. But the little one has a St. Patrick's Day shirt on. I think that's the only photo I got. If I find any more of the other kids, if they, you know, wore green, I'm sure they wore green to school, but I'm not sure if the parents took photos. So, okay, I like it. I don't think I'm going to be adding anything other than this here. And like I said, it's going to fold out. If this is on the inside, I'm trying to think. This should be on the outside. But if this is on the inside, oh, you know what? I'm just going to make sure that it's the right way. I'll put the photo behind here. Put this distressed. I'm not going to put it on yet because I don't know what side. But I think that'll matter. I don't know. I don't know what I was using this for. There's already, maybe I was just thinking about using it for something. And then I'll figure that out and go, oh yeah, now I have to go make another one. I kind of like this here. I think I'll glue that there. Oh, we need some thread. How is this going to work if that's going to open up? Yeah, I have the brown. For some reason, I have the blacks over there on my sewing machine, so, which is fine. Just see if this is going to work. Just get that on there. Maybe not. Come on. Stick to the glue. We want you to stick to the glue. Just get it wet. It should stay. There we go. And then that'll open. And then the little interaction with the wings. And see, that's good. See, that covers up. But I'll have another piece of paper on the back of here, though, once I get the photo on there. So you won't see any messiness. Oh, I like that. Okay, so that's going to be like that. So let's see, do we want to put the green splatters on? Oh, maybe it should be splatters, not spray. I think that way it'll be a little bit more control. Let me kind of move some of this other stuff out of the way. It's this Distress Mica Stain Bubble Cauldron. So I did stir it. I mean, I did shake it already. I'm going to get some of this, move some of this stuff out of the way that we don't want these splatters on. And I think what I'll do is I will use this just to, so it doesn't go all over. Now this is probably going to really soak in. Oh, that's okay. We got a little bit of movement up there. Yeah, probably if I didn't want all that movement and it to soak in. I always forget to use the, you know, that acrylic sealer. This is the stuff I'm talking about. That would have been helpful for it not to soak in. So, okay, so that's it. Well, let me dry this. Didn't take too long. Yeah, see if you can see it's kind of soaking in. It's not, you know, your splatter. There's a piece there that ran, but it's not too bad. I didn't want to overdo it either. But I like that even the background of that that index paper showing through, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. I like it. A little bit subtle, not too bad, not overdone, which I have a tendency to do. I do admit that. So I didn't use everything that I brought over here. That one right there is really heavy and dark. See if we can get that to dry. I just wanted to put that one piece on there just to give you guys just another glimpse, and I can't what that's going to look like. But it'll be, you know, like folding open. So, but I'll show it to you after I get the photo printed. Sorry about that. Here, we'll just set it there. And I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. All the likes and shares and emojis and comments. Yeah, it really helps my channel. Thanks so much. Till next time. Bye-bye.